Hey, what? Watch out, coming.
Hang on.
There you are, Medzai.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, time is a very weird thing. It's been 2 months that I didn't play Assassin's Creed Origins. I started playing Prince of Persia 2008, and I made like 5, maybe 6 parts or something. And then what happened is that I had some kind of a burnout or something, and I had to stop. I stopped. I stopped because I didn't feel like playing at that moment. But you know, time is a very weird thing because I feel like I exist somewhere in the... Oh, that was weird. I exist somewhere in the out of the time and space. I'm like this sentinel being somewhere living in the cosmos. That is a very weird explanation. I took a it was a weird explanation to explain that I actually took a little pause, you know. Well, this is part 9, if I'm not wrong, and I stopped in Memphis. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I killed in the previous part. I think I killed the hyena. I checked the video. So I killed Khalisad, and then I traveled to Memphis. I made some quests, and I ended up traveling to Memphis, and I stopped here, and I plan to continue in this part my quests, main quests and stuff. And I got a bunch of different quests here in Memphis. And as you saw, Phylactis are attacking me or something, or whatever their name is. Whatever. I feel like the more you grow up, the more you understand that the more time is actually, it becomes a very weird thing, because you watch these random videos on YouTube or something.
Memphis. It is beautiful, but it stinks of the battlefield or a tomb.
I think like 30 minutes ago or 1 hour ago, at this point, I watched some kind of a recap in a humorous way, a recap of something that happened 10 years ago, and this guy was kind of making this kind of a song like about what happened 10 years ago, and 10 years ago it was 2014. And it's super weird. Like, it's true that when you're in school and you don't really have anything to do in your life except going visiting your classes and learning things and getting ready to exams and and things like that, you probably don't really pay attention to this kind of concept of time and things that are happening around you. But the more you grow up, the more you
I'm
kind
just
of
here until I finish my stonemason's apprenticeship.
You are lucky you don't have family here. I used to like Memphis, but now the smell of it makes me sick.
the more you start to think about it, and the more you start to realize that it's a very weird thing. And the fact that I'm having this pauses, of course, for you, because I'm recording it.
Memphis, you tremble with the pangs of execration. Memphis, the city of the ancient gods, the city of dynasties fallen now into dust. You are humbled by the cold fury of the gods. The legs of Apis tremble as they course with venom. The foam of disease coats his lips. The scabrous children of Sobek writhe hungrily onto the very steps of the palace, their pale mouths parting to ambush the unwary. A stench of death curdles on the wind. Every gasp and cough chokes our lungs with rot. Babies forbear to cry in fear of drawing breath.
It's weird. The more you the more I make this kind of pauses or whatever or something, the more I think about time and stuff, and the more it kind of becomes weird. Because of course this video will be on YouTube, and for you it's just yet another video, one video after another one. There is no gap between these videos because you can just watch them one after another. But like for me, when I'm having this kind of pauses, or I don't even know how can I call it, it's a very weird thing.
You dare?
Perhaps we forgot some part of the ritual.
I will vomit if I hear more. Have no doubt of this. If our child dies, I die.
No, my Lotus, do not speak like that.
I must go to the seer's house. Leave me be.
High Priest.
I'm sorry.
I have come to seek the lizard.
Oh, the lizard. One more affliction for Memphis. The city withers in the darkness of a curse. Disease, pestilence, the poisoned stink of the air. The Apis ghoul-sickened nearly unto death. Gods have abandoned us. The people look to me for guidance, but I am as lost as they.
Hush!
Apis, how have we wronged you?
Hush!
The curse touches even my own house. My wife Timehotep has miscarried 3 times this year. She's with child again, but if she loses a 4th...
I will look into this curse.
My wife's seer can help. His house is to the southwest.
If the gods are responsible, I will kneel beside you as they strike us down.
It's very grim here. Okay, maybe it's because it's nighttime. I hope we will see sun at some point. But if I remember correctly, when we entered the city, the weather or the daytime changed or something, became more grim. I might be wrong. I was thinking about for some reason I was thinking about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I started playing Assassin's Creed Origins, but for some reason, maybe it's just, I don't know, ancient Greece is just very appealing to me as a location. It's more visually attractive. I keep thinking about Assassin's Creed Odyssey from times to times, you know. Why did I even start Assassin's Creed Origins? Oh, I'll try to finish it, but you know. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but like... I think... 'cause I'm regularly watching different, I don't know, historical videos or videos related to mythology. Recently I have been watching the Witcher 3 lore videos, and one way or another ancient Greece keep coming back. Quite often it's related to their beliefs, different mythical creatures, or different religious practices, but also a lot of Greek names. And it's a very weird thing, because Greece it's been a very long time that Greece is not a dominant power in the world. It's been a very long time. But for some reason, this a lot of things that Greeks invented or perfected, maybe they didn't found them, or they didn't find them, or they didn't invent them, but they perfected those things, and we attribute those things to ancient Greeks. And so a lot of these things keep coming back. As I said, a lot of Greek names, philosophy, and a bunch of other things. A religious. I was listening to this video about dryads in the Witcher 3 world, and in this lore video they said that the very first thing that they said was dryads are kind of well-known creatures or something in the Witcher world or something, which originated in ancient Greece. And it's just it's probably funny, and I don't know, and banal, but I just don't know. It's just so kind of this. I don't know. Greeks they did so many things that Assassin's Creed Odyssey maybe somehow it's related, but uh, this game just keep coming back. I can't say that I love this game or something. It's more of the views. I really like the views. I think those Greeks that can travel in their country, who have money, of course, they are very lucky, because Greece is very beautiful as a country. I mean, a lot of countries are beautiful, but like the fact that Greece is not a landlocked country, and there are a bunch of kind of seas and lakes in this country, and different isles that you can visit, and it's just a lot of things to
So,
see,
you would have...
interesting things.
Grow, O light! Come forth, O light!
My child!
Oh! You have come at last.
Who is this man?
He is the deliverer. Many years I have waited for him.
What?
Quick! Help me dream my child away from death!
Let us proceed with the ritual. Bring me the cauldron. I am the master of secret things. The form of the soul that rests in the heavens. Sothis, reveal yourself here today and answer me without falsehood. Let your eyes be opened. Devoid of moisture, come forth from the stream. Sothis, let their eyes be opened.
Let your eyes be opened!
Mountains of sand. What is this god's forsaken place? Is someone there? What is that? Some kind of tomb.
You know what's interesting? His horns, kind of, they form the
I must
form
keep
of
moving.
heart,
Be swallowed by the
but at the
desert.
same times, they look demonic, kind of like they look evil. And as weird as it looks, it wouldn't surprise me to see such things in real world.
I should head towards those braziers.
As I said, I'm watching a bunch of different
I must keep
documentaries and
moving.
stuff
Or be swallowed by the desert.
related to mythology and religion and human practices, and people practice so many weird things. Oh boy.
That shadow. That is the Soul Eater. O you doorkeepers who guard your portals, who swallow souls and who gulp down the corpses of the dead. What a journey I have made, the things I have seen. I am but one of you. Anubis, Lord of the Dead. Did that crazy old fool poison me? Ah! Poison.
I don't remember this at all. That was crazy.
You will not devour! So Abed can be hurt. I take the bow. I sweep the sky. I am he who drives off the destructive one. Ra, protect me! He's weakening. You will not devour my heart! I take the bow. I sweep the sky with it. I am he who knots the cord and lashes the sky together. I am the great one within his eye. Return to the Chaos Sea. Abed will tear the Duat apart. I need to get to solid ground. It is not my time yet! I will not go into the Valley of Darkness. You will not claim me, destructive one! I will destroy you! Die, Storm Eater!
I feel like I'm in that cave when Harry was with Dumbledore and they were trying to destroy the Horcrux in some cave when Dumbledore was casting that fire spell. Then it looks kind of similar, dark, and that's it.
have traveled through the tomb. Dark and lonely ground.
They are returned, safe from him who would close their eyes in darkness.
My child lives.
Praise to the gods.
What do you see?
Your enemy and hers are the same. Refuse. The temple food, he who prepares it, poisons your womb with flesh of the dead. Go and slay the poisoner, and lift Memphis out of evil.
Praise to him who will deliver us all.
That was something.
Aya!
My love. Are you well?
Better for seeing your face.
There is a strangeness in your eyes. What afflicts you?
Dreams. Of our son.
Bayek.
The High Priest's wife has been poisoned. Her seer claims that her poisoner is our enemy.
The lizard.
I believe so.
The Apis bull is also at the point of death. Let's go to the temple. We can speak more of your dreams on the way. Come, we'll take a boat for speed. So, how does it feel to be Magi to the whole of Egypt?
Like trailing after an ant colony sometimes. But I am proud to serve those in need.
As am I. And proud to serve the Queen.
Have you spoken to the High Priest?
Yes, in advance of the Queen's arrival.
She's coming to Memphis.
Yes?
The exiled ruler appears in the heart of old Egypt. That'll set the young Ptolemy on notice.
It lifts my heart to see you, Bayek.
Aya, you are the one joy left in my life. I want you at my side again.
I am bound to the Queen's service.
And our bond?
It means as much as ever. But we have seen the Order's evil now.
We can fight it, shoulder to shoulder.
I've promised the Queen.
What has she done for you that I have not?
She lifts my gaze to the horizon. I will never stop mourning what we lost. Never. But I must make a world that is larger than our griefs, so that no mother ever again lives what I have lived.
After I killed the lizard.
After you kill the lizard, I will leave Memphis.
Then I will follow. Let us hunt together, as we did before.
You said dreams troubled your mind. Do you want to tell me of them?
No. I would rather not burden you.
We will need to speak of it someday, once the sands have settled.
Once the sands have settled. When will that be?
Soon, I hope.
That is weird. Aya doesn't want us to. She doesn't want to be with Bayek for some reason. Or at least it makes me think actually about a lot of women. Because as I said, I haven't finished yet, but in my Prince of Persia 2008 playthrough, if you'll watch it, you'll see that I actually mentioned it. The fact that quite often what I notice is that in video games and maybe in TV series as well, in TV shows, and in books maybe, whatever, women who have girls who have some specific goals, they are way more kind of driven by their goals rather than their relationships. And it's not particularly bad, but it's not particularly good either. And it makes me think about Elika. In the case of Elika, besides, as you can see, they announced Assassin's Creed Shadows. It was Assassin's Creed Codename Raid before. I haven't said anything about it, but I'll probably make a post about it in YouTube community. And so in the case of Elika, she kind of likes Prince, but at the same time, she wants to save her kingdom, her father, and her people. And she's way more motivated by this goal. Or maybe more like this goal doesn't allow her to kind of follow her feelings, maybe, and continue the adventure with Prince or something. Because she has a goal, and even though she kind of likes Prince, her goal to save her kingdom is above all. She needs to protect everyone, everything. And what I noticed is that in real life, it's a little bit the same. Those girls that are not falling for some sweet talks of guys, they are girls that I need to study, I need to have my diploma, I need to do this, I need to do that. They are like they're very focused on their goals. They're not really seeing anything what kind of happens around them. And in this case, that's the case for Aya, because when since they lost their kid, she is kind of, I don't know whether she's obsessed. You can maybe say that she's obsessed with this idea of eliminating the Order of Vengeance, whatever their name, or Ptolemy or something targets. There's nothing. There's no description. Order of the Ancients, I suppose that's their name. She's very kind of obsessed with this idea, or she's following this idea, you see, and she's willing to sacrifice her relationship with Bayek to, as she said, it's, as I said, she explained her point of view. She doesn't want any other mother to experience what she experienced. For some reason it feels like the end justified the means, or just like Gellert Grindelwald was saying, for the greater good. We are doing it for the greater good. So maybe she's motivated by some good things, but the way she's doing it, I don't know. Like, It's weird. I'm not sure that sacrificing your relationship with your own husband is a good thing in this situation. It's a worth it thing. Just to achieve your goal and to eliminate and kill all these guys. I'm not sure. I really doubt that. And Bayek, as you can see, he's willing to do the same, but he's still trying to keep the balance between things. He wants them to work together, but Aya doesn't see things this way, and it's kind of problematic.
Where should we begin?
Check the god's enclosure. I'll speak to the priestesses.
Of course. Give me the dung heap job. Hey, do you feed the Apis bull?
No. Them girl priestesses take care of all of that.
Do you know where his fodder is kept?
In that building over by the stairs. But they shut it up last week when the bull got sick.
My thanks. The bull's sickness could come from his food. But it is too soon to say. I need more evidence. The best way out is through. Bitch bits. Half my father's herds died because of this. I should search the place where the god's food is stored. I will have you soon, poisoner. Hey, do you feed the Apis bull?
No. Them girl priestesses take care of all of that.
Do you know where his fodder is kept?
In that building over by the stairs. But they shut it up last week when the bull got sick.
My thanks.
It's weird that they let us interact with the character that we have already interacted with. The same thing for digging this thing. And now we can't anymore. It's weird.
Greetings, sisters of Osiris. How long have you served in this temple?
2 months, ever since the new bull was chosen.
I am a servant of the queen, who wishes very much to see Apis thrive.
Food for the bull. The rest is likely stored inside the shed. Peach bits. If the Apis bull was fed with these, that would explain his sickness. And the necklace here. One of the twin priestesses wore something like it. Let us see if the other is missing a weight from around her neck.
Can you tell me of
As
your
I
daily
thought, one priestess is missing her necklace.
Every day is the same. We wake for morning prayers, and then we feed the god.
We bless his grain. A man pours out his water and cleans away his filth.
This is a subtle way of poisoning an animal.
My sisters, this is surely an accident.
One, maybe. But not a bushel.
We had to save Pantratus!
Hey! Who?
Our brother! Bandits ripped him away from us as we walked in the market. They forced us to poison the god.
They told us they were gonna feed our brother to crocodiles and the sweet...
We have not slept through the night since.
I'm so sorry. We had no choice. We never...
Something's wrong. These are not curses.
The Order is surely behind this. Go to the Temple of Hathor without me. The twins cannot be left alone.
Nempa mersenu. Petem ayu amenes. Hote betche.
Harry, duchem.
I should be cautious around here.
Idiot! Wait a minute. Ha! Yeah! Hey! Report! Hey, what? Die! Where do you think you're fat off to, you shit? I will fight, I will win the bastard! Bastard coward. But I... This, there you are! Trouble here!
Although he's lying like he's dead, but he's not dead. He's moving. What a weird position.
Savior!
You Contractus?
I am. Praise the gods for bringing a strong warrior to save me.
You are injured. I will carry you home.
Hirabui! Nessus!
even leave this place somehow?
Tell me about your kidnapping.
Best not to speak of it out in the open. Besides, my wounds are making me very tired.
We're here.
Can I cross here? Can I cross the river? Right.
Here is my house. Before we go inside, let us speak. I prefer to spare my sisters the ugliest details of my story.
Of course.
The man who ordered my abduction is a priest of Anubis at the Great Temple.
A priest in Pasharemta's circle. How can I find him?
He wears a blue scarf and has a terrible cough.
The lizard. He is marked.
Pantratis! Are you hurt? Did they mistreat you?
They kept me tied up, fed me little but crusts of bread fit for beggars.
So?
This is the lizard's work. And so I must stain my hands with another priest's blood.
The Order is everywhere. To protect Egypt, I would kill 1,000 priests. You and I are pledged to violence. Now. And always.
Pasharemta should know of this.
He waits at the palace. I have horses for us nearby. Shall we race, like we did in Siwa?
Only if you are ready to lose.
Bold words. I will see you back them up. Eat my dust!
What is the price for winning?
You'll never find out! You're slower than Ramses, and he's been dead a few years now.
You can't keep that pace!
Try me! Faster, beast, faster! I need to prove a point!
Seems I have come out on top.
Seems you have.
We all have weaknesses.
Yes, and yours is winning graciously.
What is this about?
The Queen is about to speak. Let's go and listen.
As they rule, the gods curse our land, withholding the river's floods. But as the living goddess ascends the throne, the waters will rise again. Through me, Memphis shines as rubies set in gold. Through me, Egypt triumphs! I cannot lose them. They must know my voice is that of the goddess.
My queen,
The Apis bull persists in ailing.
we have found the cause of his sickness. He was poisoned.
Who did this?
The twin priestesses.
Have them boiled to death inside a bronze bull.
Goddess, no.
They were coerced. Their brother was kidnapped by a priest of Anubis with a blue scarf and a cough.
Hetepi? But he is amongst my closest advisors.
Those living in one's shadow are the least worthy of trust.
If even Hetepi is against me.
Your wife and child were threatened by him, but now they are safe. We can overcome this.
The priests of Anubis will be conducting rites in the Great Temple. Look for their masks.
My blade will serve as well as his.
No, that's me.
I care not who kills the priest. Let it be done before we head to Heraklion in the north.
Wait. Tanun the Father breathes strength into your arm.
Another priest of Anubis. How many priests does one zap the man I seek? Hetepi hides among his brothers. A priest of Anubis. But is it Hetepi? Only one of these priests has to die. I must strike carefully.
To walk, I don't remember. What to walk? Shift? It's not Alt. It's not Control. Doesn't seem to be that one. Not coffin. A blue scarf. Is it blue enough? Or is it gray? Or coal? Or black? Well, if it's green, this one is white. The blue one was the one was praying, I suppose. Right? This one is blue. And if he's sleeping, I cannot know if he's coughing or not. This one seems to be coughing. I didn't hear the sound, but based on his the movement of his arm, I suppose that was it, right? This is the one.
The lizard! The priest who cursed Memphis!
I serve the ways of old Egypt.
Old Egypt asks a heavy price. Innocents mutilated. Children ripped from the womb. The high priest's name abused.
His name was Muck before you arrived. The masses are the cattle of the gods, driven by the herdsman's whip. You are one of them, Bayek. You are a cow!
It is will that drives me, not fear.
Oh, yes? And who passes the whip over your back? Who demands that you stay in your car with my death?
I have my gods. Now face yours. By your death, the curses of Memphis are lifted. I should report to the others.
I'm thinking about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I don't know, I feel conflicted. I'm sure that the world will be amazing, but it's the main character that is bothering me. The Black Samurai just doesn't make much sense. Well, we'll see. I don't wanna create a problem out of nowhere. Maybe the game will be really interesting. But it's true that we all kinda expected a Japanese character. Maybe it's a topic for another video. Who knows?
My queen, they acted only to lift the threat on their brother's life.
Curses will trouble you no more.
Petepi. What could have driven him to such madness?
Memphis is yours again.
Ours.
These dark matters settled, we can finally prepare for the festival of Apis.
May demons feast on Hetepi's car. And may those guilty of Chemo's death soon follow.
It is agony to leave you, but I must go on alone.
Aya,
I will stand by my duty.
where will your duty take you?
North, to set the sea aflame.
I walk on your water.
I hope we will hunt together again soon. Until then, let us take this night as ours.
I'm not sure I would want my wife or girlfriend to follow her separate way, considering that we are together. If I were him. But at the same time, I'm not him, and who am I to judge the situation? I'm not really judging it, but like, I disagree with it. But at the same time, I is not my partner, so I guess we all choose partners that are more or less similar to us. So as long as Bayek is fine, though he's not fine, he kind of acts like he's fine, but he clearly said that we should probably do that together, and Aya's like, no, I need to do that alone. And so it's kind of a weird situation, right? It shouldn't be like that. If both of you decided to kind of take this, the path of revenge, the path of violence, as she said, or whatever she called the path, vengeance, whatever, violence, then you should do that together, no? Why are you doing that alone? So it's a very weird situation. I'm not sure what to think about it. They end up breaking up, I think. Bayek is I think Aya stays with in Alexandria, or she goes to Rome, and Bayek stays somewhere else. We'll see that at the end of the game. But that's
What does this boatman want?
that's kind of weird. And she changes her name from Aya to whatever the name that she will see that.
Magi, come and sit with me. Please, have a seat. Would you accept me as a traveling companion? I will take a new title. How about Tutmose the Fearsome?
I travel alone.
Of course. Have you heard about the palace? Crocodiles swarm its halls. Terrible. So many deaths. I am hired to slaughter the beasts, but someone is pouring blood into the water to frenzy them.
And you want my help?
Yes, yes. You will shrug off a crocodile's jaws as most men would a gnat's. Kill crocodiles near the palace, and I will award you half my fee. What do you say, Magi?
I am good at killing crocodiles.
I knew I could count on you. Magi the mighty, Magi the majestic, Magi the... Never mind. There is a hidden cave near the city's northern limit. Meet me there tonight. Cave rhymes with brave. Missed that one.
What a weird situation where I'm as I said, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey keeps coming back to my head. I don't know why. Not like the game is better, but I feel like playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey for some reason. Just need to be patient. I need to finish Assassin's Creed Origins first. I suppose we all have our preferences, right?
The crocodile god himself would cause less chaos. They are far more aggressive than usual. Pile of dead crocodiles should be high enough to please Tutmose. Pile. Crocodile. Ah! Oh no. He's rubbing off on me.
Hey, I'm Anju.
Is there any entrance, like, to the cave or something?
decision, Gareth.
I am still missing a clue, Medjay the True. Come back tonight.
The palace grounds are choked with Sobek's dead.
Did you see? In the pool, human body parts used to lure the crocodiles. Oh, what horror!
But why?
Oh, who knows why evildoers do evil? I came just in time to see two people loading bodies onto boats and riding away.
I will put a stop to this mischief.
Of course you will. And as your loyal companion, I will point you toward the mischief makers. One went toward the palace, and the other was headed for the mummification temple. Here is half my pay, as promised. I will meet you back at my boat! One day, I met an all-powerful Medjay who kept a crocodile...
She is dumping body parts into the river to attract the crocodiles.
Getting eaten by a crocodile? Just die. No? No, she won't. Is she dead? Yeah, the crocodile killed her. Nice. She was dumping bodies to attract crocodiles, and she attracted crocodiles. What a coincidence. Coincidence. Well. What an irony. Karma is a cruel thing.
One of the scum responsible for the crocodile attacks. Sobek's children will be more peaceful now.
Wanted to read that message, but I jumped and things went wrong. Well, it happens. What else do I have? Baker's Dilemma. There are a bunch of quests here. I wanted to leave Memphis, but let's make these quests, I suppose. Right? Nothing else to do, in case. No sense to head for another kill somewhere far away. Just probably make this quest for now.
Biste breads! Fresh biste breads! Breads in all shapes and sizes! Bread in the... Hello, friend. Bread for your sweetheart?
No, thank you. Why do you speak a curse under your breath?
The magician who sold it to me said I must recite it 200 times a day. Since I cannot recite while I sleep, I do it while I work. Though it is hard to get any baking done without my taster.
What happened to your taster?
Gods blast the regime. They arrested him for not paying the tax on spices, and now I am out of cinnamon.
Looks like you need more than a magician. The regime presses even a poor baker so hard. Helping her would be a strike against Ptolemy, however small. And her bread smells delicious.
I can synchronize here.
Could that be the man the baker is looking for? You are the taster?
Yes, I am he.
Teta, the baker, asked me to bring you to her.
Beautiful Teta. Now I can see her face again before I die. I am weak with hunger and with love. Will you carry me to Teta?
If I must.
I wanted to say that I remember certain, just to remind you that I remember certain quests from The Witcher 3.
I am too weak even to stand.
Really?
My strength comes from the beautiful Teta.
Does she know you feel this way about her?
I have not yet been brave enough to confess my love for her. Also, I am a wanted man.
But now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and I just finished that quest, and I'm not sure I'll remember it, and I'm making this quest, and it's the same thing, the same problem.
Teta, beautiful Teta. Her face is like the sun. Teta, my love.
And I think partially the problem is that, as you saw, this guy was in a cage. I destroyed the door with my sword, it made a noise, The
Too
guard
good at his
didn't
job, I
even
suppose.
bother to attack me. It feels very scripted, to the point where NPCs are not reacting to what is happening around them. It just breaks the immersion of the game, I feel like, and it's just a very weird situation.
Teta.
You brought back my taster.
This man has something to tell you.
Well?
Teta. I love you.
What?
And I uncovered a plot to poison the Lady Timehotep, beloved of the High Priest.
What?
What?
Lady Timehotep loves our cakes and bread. For 5 years we have delivered them to the Great Temple. But yesterday, I overheard the guard say that this week's cakes had been poisoned.
Have they been delivered?
I don't know. They'd be in the garrison if not.
Then I will have to move quickly.
This is all too much for me.
Would you like to sit down?
We already see our targets, right? I will, when they leave this kind of a notice objective in proximity, they kind of force you to use it, to use your eagle. See, because as you approach the place, these targets disappear, which is, it's just weird. What is the point to force you to use eagle if you indicated targets since the very beginning? Why?
Get out of my way!
I'm not sure. And so now I need to use eagle in order to see them once
They
again.
will attack on sight here.
Why?
Basket of cakes. I got here in time. Now to make sure they will not poison anyone.
Hey! Mogozi! You're finished!
Hey, wait!
Stop him!
the
He
last
didn't
of the
even
cakes.
see me. I
Imhotep
didn't
is
see
safe
him, but
now.
he didn't see me. It's weird. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm very curious how it will be in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Whether it will be different or not. Whether they will fix all this bugs or not. I'm looking forward to it. I really do. Let's make this quest and it will be the last one for this part.
Babe!
Why do you weep? Your curse is lifted.
You have lost a child, so you should understand that a mother's fear never ends.
Nor does a father's rage.
Fear and rage are fair replies to life's fragility. Please, leave me to my tears.
Neb, if you will follow me, we must give her privacy.
Is there anything I can do to ease her?
She has found a ritual protection in an ancient scroll. Only a few ingredients remain to be...
I'll find them.
Let her finish. You don't even know what to look
Wait,
for.
Neb. An impatient soul is a troubled one. My lady needs parts from fresh-killed sacred birds. And would you kindly bring a fertility talisman in blue faience? There is a shop south of the temple basin where such items may be found.
I will meet you on the road to the pyramids afterwards.
May you prosper.
I will get the ritual item fast. Down the birds.
The little talisman.
Get out of the way!
An abandoned tomb. The maidservant said there was a shop here. Strange place for a shop.
May the greatest of masters of craftsmen forgive me. I was sure it was he who had brought down the curse upon Memphis.
Many thought the same.
Welcome to my
It is
humble
no man
shop.
against you.
A Medjay? How... I have not seen your kind in some time, Medjay.
We are a rare breed. As are merchants who set up shop in a tomb.
My customers appreciate privacy.
They do not seem to appreciate variety.
My customers know I can provide what they seek.
I hope you can do the same for me. May I have a look around?
But of course. I'll leave you to browse. Excuse me, but I have some business to do. I'll be back soon.
An inventory. The talisman in blue faience is listed here.
Fertility talisman in blue faience. Yeah, that's what I
I
know.
should keep looking around. And in the second chamber lie the worldly goods of Horapolo and Shesh. To protect them and provide them sustenance. The message is incomplete. I wonder what the rest of it says. Nothing of value in this room. Why would the merchant sell such cheap goods here? She is hiding something. The merchant did not want me to see this part of the shop. These goods must be stolen. A fertility talisman. Tamhotep will be pleased.
You have browsed long enough, Medjay.
You're scaring our customers.
Okay, she called for guards. What customers am I scaring? I'm not sure. There's no one
May
here.
the greatest of masters of craftsmen forgive me. I was sure it was he who had brought down the curse upon Memphis.
Many thought the same. It is no mark against you.
Where is she? Birds, but I already have. Oh yeah, heron feathers.
What's the matter with you?
Who's heron? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, where do I find them? There they are, flying, no?
I will take a few feathers for Tamhotep's ritual. That is all the items. Now to meet Tamhotep on the road to the pyramids.
I can go like that, this way. I mean, the way they're kind of using these boats, I don't know, I just randomly thought about Venice. I've never been to Venice, but like, based on images that I've seen, it looks similar. So, there's something about it. It's like, I mean, usually they show it in a romantic way, you know, a couple on those boats, but I suppose you can do that alone as well.
Harold talked?
I found what you need, Tamhotep.
The seer spoke truth when he named you Deliverer. My ritual must be performed in the moon shadow at the base of the pyramid of Djoser. Will you guard me and my maid until it is done? There may be dangers on the road as well.
Gladly.
Then let us ride to the pyramid and wait until the night unfurls in splendor.
This is uncertain country. Why not bring more guards?
My ritual must remain private.
Is that also why we travel off the main road?
Yes, it is less safe but more secret. The lack of a son lowers my husband in the esteem of the people. And if they knew of the babes I have lost, his ability to compel the gods would be called into question. There are whispers against him already. My troubles bring shame to him and to me.
Nebbet, it is not your fault.
Hush, Mara. I know you mean to be kind, but the scrolls are clear. The woman is the carrier of the child's sex.
I do not believe that, Nebbet.
Mara, we have had this conversation before. Let us be quiet now, in case our voices carry to unfriendly ears.
Good idea.
That is so weird, man. I mean, I understand it.
I see you.
Things were different back then. But that's the... I think that's the weirdest part. It's weird to look back at the people of the past and their traditions. And people had a lot of weird traditions. And even now people have a lot of weird traditions. But back then it was a disaster. I mean, she's absolutely correct. It doesn't surprise me when she says, kind of, my troubles bring troubles on my husband, and the amount of miscarriages I had would make my husband lose his rights to praise gods or pray gods, whatever she said. It's just, this is just plain stupid. This is just, and living in 21st century, I'm actually really great that I live in 21st century. I don't need to live with that nonsense. Like, imagine me, I'd be considered some kind of a weirdo because I don't have any children, and I'm fine with it. Not like I'm a child free or something, but like, I don't have it. I don't know when I will have them, or whether I will have them at all or not. No. So imagine when you are like, okay, when you're 20 maybe, and still it would be weird, but when you're like 23, 25, 27, 30, 35, 40, the more you go, the more it becomes weird for them, for the people of those traditions of that age. And for me, it's weird to be forced to have something. Why should I have kids if I, for example, if I don't want them? Why should I have family if I don't want to have a family?
We are here.
My sword stands between your ritual and any who threaten it.
Ptah's blessing on you.
I really started hating traditions. I mean, not hating, but really disliking traditions over time. I really do. People practice and follow so many weird things. Like, why? Just, there is no explanation. It's just plain weird.
Every morning of my childhood, my father and I spoke the prayer of the Medjai, a promise to those in need. I am a Medjai. I am a feather in the eagle's wing, a living dagger plunged from the sky into the heart of chaos. I am a truth unknown, a scabbard unfilled, a son of the Nile, and a defender of the people. You cannot kill me, For I walk among the dead. Come forth by day, and I will guide you home. My son should have learned this prayer from me.
On this awkward note point event, I will probably stop because I just don't know what to say. I'll continue in the next part, and this is the end of the 9th part. I'll continue very soon, ladies and gentlemen. No, these traditions are just rituals, traditions. You might think that we're living in the 21st century. Things are different. Believe me, things are not different. There are still a lot of people. Maybe in developed countries, things are not like that anymore. But in less developed countries, people believe a bunch of different weird things. People practice weird pagan traditions. People celebrate weird holidays. People believe in weird things. I watched a documentary about it, I think a couple of days ago or something like that, or maybe a week ago, about some traditions or something. It's just I just don't know. It's just mind-blowing. The more I watch it, the more I study humans and their societies, the more I mean, it's not like I'm surprised. Nothing surprises me anymore. But I think it's just weird too. The more I study people, the more I feel like I'm that liberated prisoner from the allegory of the cave of Plato. I think it was Plato who made it in the oh man, I forgot the name of his book. I just lost it completely. Whatever. And so in this allegory of the cave, there are prisoners there. If you haven't read it, read it. It's kind of a philosophical tale. But I think that's it. I saw the light, this sunlight. I was liberated from a cave by some weird reason, or it's just a weird coincidence. And now you're trying to explain to people that you should not do this. Like, the world is bigger than this cave and shadows. But people are ready to kill you for the truth that you're trying to bring them. And so here you are. You saw the real world and you understand how it works, but what's the point of it if you can help others? You can live in your truth alone, but I just like... It's probably weird to do it. To completely exclude yourself from the society and pretend like everyone's delusional. You know, when everyone's delusional around you, then maybe you should question yourself. Maybe you are the one who's delusional, right? That's a very philosophical situation. Oh, maybe I'll speak about it in the next part. This is the end of part 9, ladies and gentlemen.